So the first card you have in your past is the Star. So yes, what I'm seeing is that you actually went through a really difficult time in your past, in your more recent past actually, and you're still going through things emotionally, and it will take you some time to fully recover from this, but you were seeing some hope at this time with the Star, so you knew that you will recover in the future, and you knew that you just had to get through this time, and you were doing the right thing in trying to get out of this feeling that you were having, these emotions you were having, and this situation. And if this is a breakup, of course it hurts you. Breakups are horrible. I've been through some really nasty ones. And you have practical things to think about. So you've been forcing yourself to do lots and lots of practical things. And you've been looking forward to the future as well. So you do see that there is a future. The next card you have in your past is, yes, the Nine of Swords. So yes, again, this is you. You're definitely going through a process of healing from this past situation. And you will be up and down emotionally for a while to come. That's what I'm seeing. I'm sorry. But as I say, it just takes time, and you will have ups and downs. But you are working really hard to get yourself out of this. You are doing lots and lots of practical things. But yes, there will be times where, yes, you'll be by yourself and you will be feeling a bit this way. The last card you have in your past is the Ten of Pentacles. So you have had people around you who care for you. Not just your immediate family, but you have had family around you, your wider family and friends too. So it's like a community thing. You've had a lot of people around you trying to support you and help you. And some of these people in your family aren't easy to talk to. That's what I'm seeing. But the ones that you have spoken to, yes, you've kind of sought out the right people to talk to, so you know which are the right ones who will understand, and these people genuinely care about you. And again, I'm just seeing that you were thinking about practical things and working away on practical things to kind of fill your head with lots of things to think about, so you weren't stressed or upset with this past situation. And yeah, you just concentrate on building things up in your work too, building up your money, and for your future, and really doing well not to let your emotions take over everything. So yes, you were very emotional, you were going through things, but you were making sure that you kept up everything else, and that you were focusing as well. You weren't completely losing everything in your emotions. So the first card you have in your present is the High Priestess. Yes, at this time, I'm just seeing balancing, actually. There's balance going on. So you're balancing things up in your head, and you're just thinking about what went wrong and in this relationship, but what went right as well. So you're just balancing. You're saying, well, on balance, this happened and then that happened. And you're going to go through all of these stages as you go through this kind of healing process. It's going to be like you're going to have times when you're just, right, I'm focusing on practical things, other times when you're sad and you're just wallowing a bit, and other times when you're kind of analyzing things that happened. And this is all part of this process. So yes, you're determined to learn from this as well. You're looking back and thinking, you're weighing things up, and you're determined to learn from what went on in this relationship. So you're learning a lot, and yes, you're just thinking about what you won't accept from anyone in the future, anyone new that comes in. And you're also thinking that you wished you followed your instincts at the time, because there were a lot of red flags that came up, and you didn't follow those red flags. You didn't say, oh, there's a problem, I'll deal with that. No, you really had your head buried in the sand with a lot of these problems that came up. But this is okay, because you've learned from this, and you know that in any future relationships you'll be watching out for those things. So this is good. This is helping you working through all of this in your head. So the next card you have in your present is the Nine of Cups. So yes, even though you're still going through a lot emotionally at this time, you're still able to think practically again, which is really good. And you've been learning from your past. I'm seeing that again. And also there could be something that you're hoping and wishing for, that you really want in your future. You're really hoping for something. But just be careful. I mean, the thing is, hoping about something and wishing for something when you're in an emotional state might not be the best thing for you to hope for. You might be hoping that something terrible happens to this person in your past, or you might be hoping, something else that will help you get out of a short-term emotional, sad feeling, but it might be the best thing for you in the long term. So really, if you're having a wish about something, have a very careful think about what this is, because at this time, if you've got the nine of cups, I'm trying to say, yes, your wish could come true. So just be very careful what you wish for. That's what I'm thinking. I know that's a corny saying, but yes, just really think about what you are wishing for. Really think carefully about whether that's the right thing or not. So the last card you have, your present, is the King of Pentacles. So yes, this could be quick money that you were thinking about in the Nine of Cups, but just be careful about this wish. Again, I keep on seeing this. Yes, work on your emotional self and, think about that before you before you just act on your emotions. Think practically on what you're wishing for and really, really think carefully about this. So yes, you're also doing a lot of practical work as well as emotional work, and I'm just saying you're working really hard as well. You're still doing, this is coming up again, that you're doing all these practical things and you're working hard. And yet this practical work is going to really help you in your future, both in your workplace and in love. The emotional work you're doing and the thinking and the learning from your past relationship will help you in love. And this practical thing that you're throwing yourself into and your work is going to help you in finance. You're going to get these financial rewards. But I am seeing that the money rewards are going to come in a lot sooner than, the love rewards. But this shouldn't disappoint you, actually, because love will be there when you're stronger in yourself. And that will be the right time for love to come along for you. So I know that sounds really corny and silly, when you're upset and you want to get over things. But yes, it's true. I mean, you can't, if you're not happy in yourself and confident in yourself, you'll rely too much on the other person when they come along. So once you're stronger and you've worked through all of this and you've gotten through all this, the right person will come along. And I know that sounds really corny and annoying, like some sort of annoying Facebook thing you see, like some quote or something that drives you mad. But it's true. I'm sorry. So for your future, the first card you have is the Three of Pentacles. So this is about your workplace, actually. And there's an uneasy or really difficult relationship between you and two other people, actually, that you work with. It's difficult for you, but you really need to be around these people, so you can't avoid them. You have to be around them. Not only do you have to be around them, but you have to do some work project or something with these people. And I'm just seeing one of these people is a bit petty, or maybe they concentrate on things and gossip or talk about silly things that aren't important. And I'm annoyed by this person already when I think about them. And I'm just seeing someone's throwing things off track, and you're going to be really struggling with putting things back on track. I am actually literally seeing a track, like a train track, and you're going along a train track, and this person's throwing things out of the carriage, and you're kind of trying to bring them back in and run back to the train and put them all back on and put everything back on track. So yes, you're just going to have to keep pulling things back toward the task that you're trying to do. You're trying to achieve something, because this person's just all over the place. And you will get this done, but it will be really frustrating. I'm really feeling frustrated for you. I'm just thinking about how annoying it is when you're trying to work with people and they're all over the place and you're trying to get back to the point. You're saying, this is what we're supposed to be doing. We have to do this, and they're like, oh, rambling on, and it's so frustrating, I know. So yes, the next card you have in your future is the Emperor. So I'm seeing that, again, this is you bringing these people you work with back into line. You're the Emperor, you're coming along and you're in charge, and you're saying, right, we all need to come back into line and do what we're supposed to be doing. And one of these people will definitely see you in this way. They'll see you as like a dictator, but you're not like a dictator. You're just going to be focusing on the task, and you're going to be removing anything that's unnecessary or out of the way of what you're trying to achieve. And this person's a time waster. I'm seeing this really clearly now. This person's just wasting everyone's time. And I'm sorry, but you have to work. You can't choose who you work with. I'm sorry. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have in your future is the Queen of Wands. So you're going to be spending time with an older woman, actually. this is really nice. I'm having a much better feeling when I see this than the last cards. There's a woman who really cares about you, and this could actually be your mother, or it could be a female relative, but you're going to just be feeling really at home with this person. It's like when you walk into someone's house, when you walk into this person's house, it just feels really familiar. All the old familiar things are there, maybe old photos up on the wall or on a table of, family and things, like familiar things around you. You can sit on the sofa and it's all, put the cushions next to you and you feel all warm and safe, and maybe they cook for you, and it's just that really lovely, warm and nurturing feeling. And this person cares for you and loves you unconditionally. And this is really what you need. You really need to be in this environment right now, because you've been battling so many things. So you've been through a time of, yes, just feeling really tired, and this has really impacted on your mental state. So it's kind of snowballing. It's like it's impacted on how you feel mentally and emotionally, and then because you're emotionally drained, that's made you tired, and it's been going around and around like that. So yes, you could have been extra snappy or moody toward people around you, and yes, one or maybe even two people around you could have reacted negatively to you because you were so snappy and so tired. And yes, this is in your past, so you may be over this now. But if you're still in this negative mindset, just try and get some sleep if you can, because I am seeing there's a lot of sleep loss here, and it is adding to your negative mental state and your emotional state. If this is in the past, I hope it is in the past. Yes, it is in the past, but I hope it's not still going on now. The next card you have your past is the Ten of Cups. So yes, I love seeing this card. So yes, even though you're going through this really tired time of all this mental fog, you did still have a lot of faith that things will be positive in your future. And yes, they will be. You weren't totally lost. You had a lot of hope, and you knew things would get better. You knew this wouldn't last forever. You could see an end to this, and you're still determined to try and be positive and pursue these goals that you had. You had some goals that you were looking for your future. So yes, you were determined to get through this time. You knew things would get better. So the last card you have your past is the Two of Pentacles. I'm seeing this is for single people, and I'm seeing that you're in a situation where things were just dragging on and on with this person you were seeing. I'm just seeing things moving really, really slowly and almost stopping, actually. So you could have been seeing someone or talking to someone, but things felt a bit like they were going around and around and around in circles and never quite getting anywhere. So if you look at the Two of Pentacles, I don't know if you can see the whole thing there, you probably can't. There is an infinity sign around the pentacles, so it goes on and on and on forever. So you're seeing this situation as just going around and around in circles forever, but actually not getting anywhere. So you'd like this to move forward. You like this relationship to move forward, or if not quite a relationship, you'd like it to move into a relationship. You want something to progress, and it hasn't been progressing. It's been really, really frustrating. So this person could even be stringing you along, and this is in the past, so this could be resolved now. But if it isn't resolved, you can take control and you can ask what you want. You just ask them what you want, tell them what you want and what you won't put up with anymore, or you could just move on. I mean, I know that sounds harsh, but things can't keep on like this if it's making you unhappy, because it's not changing. Things aren't changing. It's just going on and on the same forever. So for your present, the first card you have is the Six of Pentacles. So yes, I'm just seeing that this is like, I don't like saying the word sometimes, but it's like karma. It's like, maybe things that you put in are coming back to you. So you should be, you could be about to receive something to you, something positive. So it could be some money, it could be a material item, it's something material. I know this is the holiday season, but I'm not seeing this as a gift someone's giving you or anything like that. This is about a situation where you've put a lot of work in, or you've helped someone in a positive way, or you've been kind, or something like that, and rewards are coming in for you. So I'm not saying that you did this, whatever you did, to get some reward back, but you are going to get some reward back. So, maybe open your eyes to offers, say yes to things, because there is something coming in for you. You need to keep your eyes open and see what this is. And yes, I'm almost getting the feeling that this is owed to you. This is something that's owed to you, something that you deserve, something you've earned. So yes, the next card you have for your present is the Queen of Swords. So this is about you, again, not putting up with things. This person in the Two of Pentacles is going to hear from you, I'm seeing. You're going to, you're a kind and a generous person, but you're not a doormat. And, I'm not saying you're being treated like a doormat, but you're not happy with the way this relationship or this friendship or whatever this thing is, this partnership, you're not happy with the way it's going. It's going on and on. You might not even feel like it is a relationship. You're just tired of things dragging on, and you're going to say something at this time. I'm just not seeing them wanting to change, though, because this person's fine with the way things are. I'm seeing them very settled into that groove of the way things are. But, they can change, they can do whatever they like. But if you want to change things, you can. You can say something. And I'm seeing that you probably will say something at this time. So the last card you have for your present is the Nine of Wands. So yes, this is about you protecting yourself and doing the right thing for yourself. And, you're not afraid of losing this person in the Two of Pentacles. You probably would, if you did lose them, you'd be very sad, you'd be very upset, you'd miss this person. They're a big part of your life, or they have been if this hasn't happened already. But you're strong in yourself. You haven't given everything to this relationship. You're a very strong person. I'm seeing that you are strong. So you will be able to move forward from this, if this is what happens. The first card you have for your future is the Seven of Cups. Yes, sevens can be tricky. There are a lot of so many people have Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords in their readings this week. There are a lot of dishonest, tricky people around at the moment. So you're going to be tested, and you're going to have a difficult choice to make, I'm seeing. But you are strong. It's coming up it's coming up all the way through this reading that you are strong. And you will make the right choice here. I'm also seeing again this person in the Two of Pentacles coming up again in this card. What I'm seeing is they could be trying to tell you a lot of things that they think you want to hear. So it's like they're saying, oh, I'm sorry, I love you, I was just a bit forgetful, I didn't mean to forget that thing, I didn't mean to ignore you, I wasn't ignoring you, I was making up excuses or whatever they're doing, or telling you what they think you want to hear. But their actions don't match up to their words. That's what I'm seeing. So you'll listen to what they have to say, but you'll realize this person just says things. But yes, again, their actions don't match up to what they're saying. They just like to tell you what you want to hear. That's what I'm seeing. So the next card you have for your future is the Sun, which I love. This is a beautiful card, and it's so positive. And yes, there could be an announcement of a pregnancy coming up. And this could be someone in your family actually announcing this. So I am sensing, though, even though this is this will be really positive for the person announcing it and for everyone in the family, there is a little bit of a jealousy around this pregnancy. And I'm not seeing that you're jealous, but someone in the family could be a little bit jealous. And maybe they won't say anything, but maybe they'll be a bit quiet when this announcement happens. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But, for everyone else, this is really happy news. So the last card you have in your future is the Eight of Wands. So yes, this could be the time that, these good things from the Six of Pentacles come in for you, I should say, not to you. They come in for you. So yes, that's really good that this comes in at this time. So keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes out for these things that are coming in. And yeah, there's a lot of communication happening at this time too. And, you'll be quite inspired as well. So something's going to come in, or you're going to see something that's going to really inspire you. And I'm seeing this could be also an opportunity coming in for you. So you're inspired, some ideas come in really quickly, and there's an opportunity. And this is an opportunity that you're going to have to act on really quickly before it passes. So it's something that you can't sit around and say, oh, will I do this? Maybe the negative impact will be this if I do it. You can't sit there worrying about this for too long. This opportunity is something that comes in really quickly, and you need to grab it when it comes in, if this is what you want to do. But it is a good opportunity. That's what I'm seeing.